hello for tuning in to the KPLS show. We're doing our part. Or you check us out on YouTube. Viewing guarantees citizenship. Would you like to know more?
Hey, welcome back to the KPLS show. This is your man Land Shark here with my brother from another mother.
Kung Fu Panda, you already know.
All right, hey, listen, we got a good episode for y'all today, and I know we're probably going to get caught out on it, but with all the feedback we got from the Sinners episode, I guess we decided to twin a little bit today. Completely, this is one of those Peter Griffin things where, shit, one of us is going to have to change.
One of us has to change.
So, but anyways, welcome back, Ghosts and Ghouls. We appreciate y'all tuning back in. This is going to be a fun little episode that we're going to talk about. This is going to be more of a panda-led episode.
Well, it's been one we've been teasing up a little bit for the last couple of weeks. So we're finally getting around to doing it.
We're going to talk a few things. So there'll be some graphics put in as we go along. Hopefully it works out good in the editing booth, my man. It goes easy for you. But we're going to talk about Johnson City.
Kingsport, Tennessee.
I'm sorry, Kingsport, Tennessee. ScareCon
was Smokey Mountain Terror.
Smoky Mountain Terror.
It was a convention in Kingsport, Tennessee.
It's a con, a great con. Some guys he's met. One of them I'm extremely jealous of because I love the Rob Zombie Three from Hell, and I know you can't. Three from Hell caught a little flack, and I know House of a Thousand Corpses caught a flack, but everybody seems to love Devil's Rejects.
Exactly.
So, but I love the character. One of the guys he's going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about one of your favorite all-time movies.
My top tier list, my number one on every list I'm going to bring up.
That good 90s cheese.
Exactly.
Fun-loving movie.
Exactly.
It's just one of those, hey, just don't overthink it. Turn your damn brain off. Get you a drink. Get you some popcorn. Get you some goobers. Get whatever it is you eat and enjoy the movie.
Exactly.
Myself, I like a good mixture of M&Ms and popcorn. That's what we do here at the Land Shark residence. But we're going to talk a little bit about that. You been good, brother?
I've been great. I've been enjoying the summer. Been enjoying being dad, being a family. Summer's getting ready to come to a close for me. I'm getting ready to go back to work. And
listen, I'm over the rain. I'm over the heat.
That's what I'm saying.
Kentucky has lost its mind. Listen, get sober, Kentucky.
Exactly.
I can't deal with the tornadoes at the beginning.
What's this I'm hearing that we're becoming the new Tornado Alley?
Well, they're calling it the Tornado Valley now because you have a little Ohio Valley, so that's actually what they've been calling it on the Weather Channel. But I'm sick of that.
Yep.
I'm sick of it raining Monday through Thursday, and then Friday. So actually, it's hot Monday through Thursday, and then rains Friday through Sunday.
Exactly.
By hot, I mean one day me and the wife went to walk. It was 104.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I didn't wear my vest that day. I was like, okay, I'm just going to t-shirt today because I've got a training vest. It's a plate carrier, but I put 40 pounds of sand in it, and it's little sandbags I've made myself. It looks pretty dope. I think I'll show it to you. I've been using that I've not been doing a lot of running, but a lot of walking, a lot of farmer's carriage for cardio, getting that oddball strength up. So. It's been hot and miserable, man. And then my work's been crazy. Like I told you, I ain't the free day. I ain't had a free day in 8-9 days.
Buddy, I understand.
So life happens. It sucks sometimes, but we deal with it. I love what James Reese says in the terminal list. All life is suffering. It's just you got to find and work for the happiness within the suffering.
Exactly.
And that, as a Christian person now, I really, I see that like you're going to be tested every day, Bubba. You're going to be tested every day. You get tested 3 to 4 times a day. How do you answer that test? And do you fail those tests on a Tuesday and come back on a Wednesday and pass them? You know what I mean? That's what I try to tell Hammerhead. We got to be better on a Tuesday than we are on Monday. Got to be better on a Wednesday than we was a Tuesday. And by Friday, we want to be the best version of ourselves that week we can be.
Exactly.
So we got that mind frame going, but we're not going to spend too long cutting the fat. We're going to get right to some fun today. Right. What I do want to talk about, though, is a couple episodes we got coming up.
Okay.
We're going to do the first ever KPLS Flea Market Vendors Mall Haul.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have a family day. We're going to go out and we're going to get a few things. We're going to maybe some DVDs. I hope some of y'all remember the DVDs there. It might be some action figs. I've got a great action fig collection going on right now and spread it out throughout the room. I need to work on that Ninja Turtles thing. That's kind of pissing me off. We're going to, it might be some tactical stuff. Might be some ammo we buy.
You can always find really good stuff at flea markets.
I mean, if you look hard enough, you can. So we're going to go to a couple of places. There's 3 different places that I've talked about we're going to go to. We're going to check them out. I don't know if it's legal to push them or not, so we're not going to do that. We will video real quickly while inside. Buy a few things and come back and show you our haul. Maybe have a few drinks and just unwind. So that's what we got coming up as for now. In the future, we're going to take next week off because we got, we might take next week off. I know we got 4th of July coming up. So we might take a holiday off. You know, God bless the U.S. We're definitely pro-USA guys. We might not be pro-government, but we're pro-military. we're pro-founding fathers. Right?
Exactly.
You know, this is a very Second Amendment group. So, very, very, very Second Amendment group. So what we're going to talk about right now, and I'm going to
pass the torch over to me.
Pass the ball over. Give him a little option right there. Give him a little option right there. We're going to talk about the fun-loving, was it 96?
1997.
1997. Space classic.
Exactly.
Starship Troopers. My man, take it away.
Oh my God. Is it not a great movie?
It's fun, man.
Listen,
It's fun.
ain't it fun?
I remember when it come out, like, I had a little small, I had my athletic friends group that I hung out with. I had what we called the backyard friends group that would go and do things we wasn't supposed to be doing, maybe drink at a certain age, maybe partake in some devil's lettuce, but we don't do that no more. But as a young child, you know, teenage, rambunctious young man, preteen, we done that thing, especially where I was from. We had a lot of it going around from the greatest of areas, so it was easy to get a hold of. But I had the nerdy friends group. The friends group, and it was actually my cousins. I love them to death. We'd spend all night, and you know, then he started partaking in the devil's lettuce or whatever. But we would do that, and then watch movies, have movies. That's where my opening to movie marathons come. Was 6th, 7th, 8th grade. We was that young doing dumb stuff around here. But I remember we used to quote this. He sucked his brain out.
Exactly. No. So Starship Troopers is just that
Rico's redneck or Rico's roughnecks.
Exactly. No, but it's I love this movie. It's legitimately I think it's the epitome of '90s cheese,
it is.
Action, and putting enough money into a movie that you're not you're not printing out shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's looking good. And,
so we talked about Anaconda.
Exactly.
And how bad the CGI was and that. Compared to this, the CGI was great. It was right there at the same time almost.
This is a movie from 1997, and we're watching it right now in 2020w, and it still looks really damn good.
It holds up.
That's what I'm saying. It's good. So, I mean, I grew up watching this. And I tell you, every time I do a movie list, this movie's always in my top tier. It's always going to be my number one. And it's the number one movie, like I said with you. Jason and like the Friday the 13th movies and Halloween's, you know, you watch that so young that it touched you so much that you can sit there and recite this.
Yes.
I have my earliest.
I have a few movies like that.
Exactly.
I'm not allowed to watch The Crow here. And then anything with Stallone in it, I get kind of banned from. And then there's a football movie out there called The Program that I'm not allowed to watch it, especially if I've had a few drinks.
Starting defense!
When Alvin Mack talks, I listen. He was my Ray Lewis before Ray Lewis was there, and then Ray Lewis took over, right? So, but that's good. This is one of those movies to where, you know, like you said, you can turn it. We're watching it right now. It's actually on the screen right now. You said you can turn it down. I'll be able to quote it here
in a minute. I'll quote everything as get ready to go on.
Yeah. So that's your Rambo, right?
It is my Rambo. It's
right.
It's weird. I'm a big horror guy, but I'm more of a sci-fi nerd than I am.
So I'm a horror.
But I'm not a big Star Wars guy, and I think it's because now I'm probably going to get a little bit more Kung Fu Panda's backstory. I grew up in a military family, and I grew up on military bases.
Right.
So I've always been keen on that militaristic aspect of life and this sort of stuff. And there's something about space Nazis in this, and it's like.
I thought we promised we weren't going to get that.
Okay, we're going to get that, but hey, you know what, guys? This is the only time it's okay to be fascist when you're fighting giant bugs in space.
Right,
okay?
right.
We're all united as a people. It doesn't matter. But it's just it's great. It's cheesy. You have the cast from 90210 on here. You have they do all these. And, it's funny. They're from Buenos Aires. I don't think they're supposed to be from Buenos Aires. They look a little too white, blonde hair, blue eyed, right?
Right.
But no, it's not a great movie, but it's one of those cheesy bad movies that makes it amazing.
Oh, I mean, shoot, even the serious movies in the 90s were cheesy as hell.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when Heat come out.
Yep.
And everybody was used to such cheesy movies firing from the hip that even special forces people, military guys, were blown away because of, wow, they're doing real work here. They're saying the Arnold Schwarzenegger Commando far from the hip and don't change a mag.
Oh.
This ain't the Stallone double-fisted 9mm Berettas and a Demolition Man and not hitting nobody, not changing up mags, nothing like that. That was real. So
good God, Val Kilmer can fire and reload under fire.
I'm telling you, God bless him. R.I.P. Kilmer, man. But this was one of those movies that was cheesy, but done in the right way. You expect what do you expect out of a group of military guys? You got Doogie Howser,
exactly, in an SS uniform,
but you got a military group that is fighting oversized bugs.
Exactly.
They're not fighting aliens. They're oversized bugs that think for themselves. They think. They can strategically do things. Hell, some of them actually crack bombs, right?
Yep.
You gotta expect a little cheese.
I know, but it's awesome, and it's one of those other movies.
Land Sharks had a rough day.
Yeah, buddy, I understand, but this is directed by probably one of my favorite directors, Paul Verhoeven, because all of his movies are because I'm a big fan of Total Recall, True Lies, stuff like that.
We'll talk about this.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but they're political movies, but at the very core, it's a political movie.
Right.
The more you watch it, the more you're going to get. Oh, okay, now it's funny. Now we're doing this is propaganda.
Yeah.
I'm getting it.
Yeah.
When you first watch it, it's like, okay, this is just straight up big bugs shoot and kill movie.
Right.
And it's just I feel like it's genius. And if there's any fans that are watching us, they're going to be hateful. I read the book, and I agree. Paul Verhoeven read the book that this is based off of. He read the first chapter and said, "This is a boring book. I'm doing my own movie," and I completely agree with him because I read the book and it's awful.
Okay, so the book. I was actually looking for a new audio book when I'm done with the Second Primitive War.
1950s military style sci-fi books are not that great.
Yeah, okay.
But this does it a lot better, and it makes an iconic. I mean, look at the armor. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and post up my first picture because I'm gonna tease up what I'm gonna continue on. Right up here is I created my own armor from this. It's awesome, created out of EVA foam.
Gotta hope that works out right.
You know how much of an iconic of an outfit this movie is? That Power Rangers used it. They used it in the 2003 Planet of the Apes and all that. It's constantly reused. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I don't want to go too far into it. Guys, it's from 1997. It's a cheesy movie. everybody knows it. It's possibly.
But they got mag pouches though. I never noticed that.
Exactly. Yeah. Mag pouches, grenade pouches.
Look how big the grenades are.
I know, they're huge. But it's just awesome. I mean, it's just one of those movies, and you just gotta watch it.
Turn your brain off.
Yeah.
Go in and have a good time and watch a interesting movie.
It's like
fun. Let me return. We got bugs, shit, and bombs right
exactly.
now. I mean, expect what you're going into. You're not going into this ain't gonna win no Oscars or anything. I mean, it's an interesting movie, and it's not. Actually, it was Grammy nominated or something.
No, it won an Academy Award for special effects.
Yes, it did. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It also won all the Raspberry Awards for being a bad movie because everybody said the acting was bad.
No, like the acting was horrible and everything.
It was supposed to be like that. But, for a film like this, you had a really, really star-studded cast.
And look, I mean, everything, they were going against CGI and everything they'd done. Yeah. So they're sitting in a booth right now.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you got an asteroid coming at you, dodge it. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to do, man.
Yeah. But this had a really good cast. Michael Ironsides. Jake fucking Busey. One F word, we're still PG-13. All right? Seth Gilliam. Who, you young bucks are watching in our podcast, you know him as Gabriel.
Yeah, Mr. Gabriel from the Walking Dead fame.
And you got, Playboy's special edition, Denise Richards. And then Dina Meyer, who
I was a bigger fan.
Exactly. She looks way better than Denise Richards.
I thought she was
everybody says that.
Red hair and those blue eyes.
Exactly.
Man. Wow, she's a good looking woman.
I don't think
Denise has withstood the test of time. I seen her the other day.
she still looks good. Denise still looks good.
I have not seen a recent picture.
She still
of her,
looks good.
I seen something with Denise the other day. She's doing
And I'm going to say something about all that once we get into the next subject. So I think I'm going to kind of lead us into that because this is a great movie. But you can't really sit here and talk too much about this. The more I'm looking at this, the more I'm about to shut up and sit there and watch this movie because it's one of those movies I got to watch. So my absolute favorite movie, Starship Troopers.
Good. Okay, so
hold on. I'm gonna lead us in. I got you. Unless you want to go ahead and continue, it's okay.
I was gonna say, let's lead into what we're gonna talk about, and let me tell how jealous I am.
Okay, go ahead.
About the first person you got to meet. So now we're gonna get into talking about this con.
Okay.
I'm not trying to step on
you're fine. You're fine. Go ahead.
But let me spew some jealousy real quick.
Yeah.
Because anybody that knows the land shark, anybody that's come by and hung out and had a couple of cervezas or just, wasted some time at the land shark compound knows his love for The Devil's Rejects. I love that movie. Don't know what it is about it. I don't consider it extreme horror, but to me, man, it's a great criminal flick.
It's legitimately just it's a realistic slasher.
Yeah, and you know what you get out of it. And we've talked backgrounds before. I lived through a murder, so I don't condone it. I hate it. I'm always wanting to be on the good side, but it still fascinates me that people go that far. This was a mixture of the Manson family, any 70s, 80s type killers or group or whatever thrown into one evil bunch of folks. I loved Rest His Soul said. And then the gentleman that I'm getting ready to talk about that you got to meet, Mr. Bill Moseley. The great Bill Moseley.
This man is awesome.
He is horror royalty.
Yes.
I mean, all the way. I remember his first, and I didn't know it until I looked. I thought his first ever flick that I watched was Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. You lick my plate, you dirty dog, you! He played a Vietnam veteran that got his shit blew off and had to wear a metal hat, or had a metal plate put in his head, who was Leatherface's brother, part of the Leatherface family. Come to find out, do you remember the reimagining of the 1968 very first Night of the Living Dead?
Oh, so are you talking about the remake with Tony Todd?
Not with Tony Todd in it. So the guy that says they're coming to get you, Barbara, is Bill Moseley.
No, really?
Yes, sir. That is Bill Moseley.
In the very first one?
In the very first one. So I'm gonna bring this up. Okay. And I'm going to show this to you, and it's going to blow your mind. But continue to talk about meeting the man.
Okay, so let me lead you into this. So we went to, me and my wife's Stabs. She convinced me to do a convention, do it again. I had an experience of one convention and I wasn't happy with.
But went full on cosplay for this one.
I went on full on cosplay with her and we prepared it a little bit better, have a better experience. So I'm walking around and we got there very early, so the lines were kind of low, and I just see Bill Moseley's there, and I was like, you know what? I would turn over to Stabs. I was like, I'm going to piss off George and get a picture of this man right now. So I walk into his line, money ready, and this man's just cracking jokes the whole time. And I swear that I ate a cookie off of him. He had a bunch of Chips Ahoy. He goes, y'all want some cookies?
So, let me interrupt you real quick. It wasn't the original one, but he was that guy in the 1990 Tony Todd.
Really?
Yeah. So that's actually awesome. The first thing I remember seeing him in.
That is awesome. But
that's Bill Moseley.
I met him, and he's wow.
All
right, not to sound like I was kind of a little bit of a wussy, but when you meet some guys that are like just so famous in front of you that you say, like, I really enjoy this person. I didn't choke up, but I was like, instead of all, because when you go to conventions, you see people, and I felt like people have been rude to him, talking to him, trying to ask him to do this. Hey, I need you to do this. I was like, listen, we're paying this guy to do something. Get what you want and get the hell out of here, right?
Right.
So I'm like, I'm trying to like, how you doing?
Once again, like we're talking, that's royalty.
Exactly. But he was nice. He's awesome. I was like, how you doing, sir? And he goes, Bill, what are you doing? I said, my name's Will. And he goes, Bill. And I'm like,
so we had dropped our real names on this?
Yeah. Okay.
Won't happen again.
Won't
but
happen again. It don't matter. Hey,
y'all know we're playing characters. But now the Land Shark is a nickname.
Yeah.
Kung Fu's been his nickname from day one that I met this gentleman. So,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. So I get up there and I was like, hey, I'm looking at all of his pictures. He has sealed VHSs of Devil's Rejects. I was like, if I had a VHS right now, I would have purchased it right now.
So for you younger generation, VHS is a movie. It is actually reels put into a plastic tape that go into a thing called a VCR.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible technology.
No, but so I got a picture. I got the Three from Hell mugshot.
That's awesome.
I got the mugshot. I was like, I want to get this one.
So
yeah, and I'll post it up right here. I got the picture of the mugshot, and then I went ahead. I got paid for that. Paid to get his autograph. He goes, Bill, let me out. And I was like, okay. I was like, that's hilarious. And I was like, I took a selfie with him. And I was sitting there, I was like, I'm kind of nervous. It's like, I really like this guy. I was like, I'm not going to do nothing stupid. I'm not going to laugh. I'm going to take the photo and be on my way. And he goes, all right. Well, he puts his arm around me. He goes, all right. Now, one last thing I got to say from you. Don't F this up in the voice. And I just broke. And I was like, I'm dying.
That's awesome.
He's awesome. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a lot older than I thought he was going to be.
Well,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, but he still looked good. When I went in for my main person, I went there for my photo shoot with him. He snuck in the photo shoot. The guy had a wig on and everything. I was like, dude, this guy. I mean, he's like, I can smell you. You do smell like a firefly. But
that's the thing. Probably been staying in the van.
I know, but it was awesome. It's good.
That's great.
I'm going to lead into some other people that was there. Kane Hodder was there. I didn't take a photo with him. Nothing against Kane Hodder. But you haven't been good since the 70s and anything really major, and I'm not spending that much freaking money just to get a picture.
There's a lot of fans of the Hatchet series out there, but still, it wasn't it wasn't top tier to pay $300 for a picture and an autograph with you.
He was there, and he got a couple of the original Scream guys there. There were some really good people there. Michael Biehn was there. Don't get me started on him.
Yeah.
He's kind of a prick.
That was an issue, I guess.
Yeah.
He's stuck in the 80s.
Yeah, he's stuck in the 80s.
He's still relevant.
Now I'm going on to that. Speaking of another one, I was wanting to get one of the Frog Brothers, Corey Feldman. But he's so stuck in his mindset of, hey, I'm still a superstar that I ain't driving all the way to Kingsport, and he just canceled in the last minute on everybody that spent all this money on it.
But see, that's
two
thumbs up, buddy. Right there.
Exactly. But it was nice. It was a good small convention.
The Stone Cold salute for people like that.
Dude, Smokey Mountain Terror, Kingsport, Tennessee. They do 3 different cons. They do a horror con, then they do their pop culture and other nerd stuff. But their horror one is really nice. It's a smaller venue. Was it as big as Scarefest the last time I went? No. But it had quality.
You got the job.
It had quality. It wasn't like going to like southeastern Kentucky to one of these old church gyms to a convention, and it's like, is this it?
Which now, we're not knocking on that.
No, not knocking on that.
Each their own. We've been to those. We enjoy those.
But
we actually got invited to the Corbicon.
Yep.
And had a blast. Actually, I ran into some people that I played semi-pro against with that were down there. So we had fun. So we're not knocking that.
Yeah.
It sucked his brains out.
Yeah.
We had fun, so we're not knocking those. But I'm a small venue type person anyway.
And we went. It was a large venue. If we would have went at prime time, now there was we went at the time where storms were hitting really bad,
right.
So there was some flight delays for some people, which is expected.
Right.
Who's the Asian guy from The Walking Dead? Cooper Andrews.
Oh, the dude I say you look like.
Yeah. He walked in and he goes, guys, I'm tired of shit. I had to drive 5 hours straight from Atlanta up here, and I'm like, yeah, I've been up since 3.
Is he a big dude?
He's huge.
As he looks at him walking.
Yeah, I swear this was hilarious. We walked in, he looked at me, and we almost did the Spider-Man thing because I got stopped and asked if I was related to him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think I look anything like him. Well, us Asians don't all look the same, guys. But I was like, this is awesome. So we went there. Me and my wife. She wanted me to go, and she said, look into it. And I was like, well, I got to have a reason. If I'm going to dress up, I have to have a reason.
This is leading into the...
I saw who was on the guest list, one guy, and I said, if he's coming, I'm going all out in this outfit specifically. And I already teased it earlier in this video, but I'm going to pop it back up. I had to go as a straight mobile infantry. And then I got to meet, and I'm going to go ahead and flop up another photo right here. Seth Gilliam, who you young bucks know as Father Gabriel, which I know as Sergeant Sugar Watson
from The Walking Dead, who was originally in
Starship Troopers.
And now, let's get into a little bit of firepower.
Oh, hey.
Because you can't do the KPLS show and not talk about
You gotta have a little bit of firepower.
We got all types of guns in the safe.
How about a fully automatic Marita that I completely made myself. And as you can see, folks, I'll put it up to the camera a little bit better so you can see. I got Seth Gilliam's with his character name Sugar written on this. So I had my school 3D print this for me. We had to sneak it out in pieces because they couldn't print off guns, but they said, we're making this for you, buddy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, but it's legitimately live. It's a full 1-to-1 recreation of it, 3D printed. And it's so stupid. Look how large it is.
I tried to, I'm 5'11".
Exactly. This is
now my left arm due to several surgeries and AC separation don't go as far as it should. But I couldn't shoulder that damn thing. That's just I was like,
freaking awesome.
So
man.
I'm right in here trying to shoulder it. No, that wasn't Sugar right there.
That was him. That was his dad.
That was him that bought the bullet for him to save him. The nuke.
Yeah. No, but he was Seth Gilliam is awesome, man. It's
and speaking of devil's lettuce.
Exactly. Oh my God, guys! I walked up to his booth and I smelled straight ganja, and he was just sitting there vibing, his headphones in. He's just, it is funny because we're at a horror convention.
Yeah.
Everybody's going for The Walking Dead. Nobody expects it two people dressed up as Starship Troopers walking in.
Right.
He goes up and goes, "There's my troopers." And he goes, I was like, hey, sir, can you sign my Marita? He goes, he grabs it from me. He goes, hold on, where do I want to sign this? He shoulders it. He goes, yeah, we're going to put it right there so when you're mowing down bugs, you can see my signature.
I love it.
And he was awesome, dude.
I love the fact that he got into it. He wasn't a jerk.
That's the thing about it. When you got fans, super fans, which I'll call them, the ones that like that obscure movie from a long time ago. Exactly. But it was awesome, man. It's like I said, we did a photo op with him, and he was all for it. He walked in, he goes, I knew my troopers were going to be here somewhere. Because he had all these guys dressing up as the Walking Dead people, those Commonwealth guys with him get pictures, and it's just like us.
Yeah.
And another cool thing, so me and Stabs were standing at the entrance, we were waiting a little bit, just looking around, and you know Mark Daskowitz? I'm messing his last name up.
Dukas.
Dukas, yeah, from Double Dragon or John Wick.
From John Wick. Yeah. And he was also, we spoke about him doing
he stopped and talked
Crow Stairway to Heaven.
He stopped and talked to us.
That's awesome.
He goes, oh, this convention's really well protected, ain't it? I was like, yes, sir, it is.
That's awesome.
I was like,
who is a very good, he's a movie martial artist.
Yep.
But he's a martial artist. All of his movies have been pretty much surrounded around some type of martial arts or something like that. So I loved him in John Wick's. I actually loved his one season run as the Crow Stairway to Heaven. It was a different take on the Crow, and everybody knows me in the Crow. So it's cool that you got to see him.
Yeah.
Was he bald like he was?
No, he has full hair.
Let his hair grow back out.
He let his hair grow back out, and he's a cool guy. I like these.
Is he a little dude? Like we was talking about.
Oh, he's a little dude.
He's a little dude.
I forget how tall and actually big of a man I am sometimes because I see these people that I grew up watching on screen.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
because ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'm 5'11". He's 6'2", 6'3".
I was like, it's like you cannot be that. You can't be that small to me, guys.
Right.
It's like, I will say this: Kane Hodder is his size. Kane Hodder's his size.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Like Bill Moseley is like Bill Moseley. You're tiny.
Yeah, he's a little video dude, right?
Oh.
Even in the movies though, he was so much smaller than Seth Egg and all this.
Seth Gilliam, he was tiny. I was like, dang, you're weak. But there's a lot of cool guys there. I talked to some of them. I mean, the guy from Ancient Aliens was there, and I stopped at his table and made I stopped to make a joke. I walked up there. I was like, all right, buddy. So, aliens. He goes, aliens. I was like, that's hilarious. I was like,
I can't remember his name, but one of my bosses, I know I've only got two, so it's actually my boss above me, and then we got the president of the company that I work at. It's up here on my wall. Actually, got a pretty cool pub fight. We got an Indiana Jones vibe right there. Right? Got a really cool signed autograph for me. I didn't ask him to do it. He just says he knows I'm into different things. Was there. That guy, apparently that guy goes to all these cons and doesn't get big lines at all, right?
No, he doesn't.
I think it was $5.
Yeah,
he got it for me. So the dude goes to all these and then my boss is like he's been to a lot.
Yeah.
And he's got everyone from Norman Reedus to Adam West before he passed away.
Yeah.
Like he's got a lot of stuff hanging in his office. I'll go up and talk to him just to look at his office sometimes because he's a huge Michael Myers fan also.
So I mean, but this happened back in May. This is back in May, so they host this convention back in May, and it's great.
Like I said, when all the storms were hitting.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, you have a lot of good people there. I mean, you can look at the guest list. There's going to be somebody there you want to see. I didn't get the chance. I was going to get autographs and pictures with the Hardy Boys, and they weren't there because their flight got delayed. And I made a joke there. I walked up and was like, "What? Is Jeff back in rehab again? What's going on here?" I was like, "Come on, guys." But I mean, it was cool, and it started something now because now it's
something you want to do.
I've never got a chance to be able to meet somebody like famous. Does that make sense? We played football. We've always had that guest speaker, that guy I've always met. Like, I played 3 years in the NFL. But who are you? It's like, were you B squad? Did you even activate? What's going on here?
Right. I guess that's kind of been my claim to fame was playing semi-pro, and I got to play against a starting running back. I played actually with the starting running back from Kentucky, Tony Dixon. He started some, was a backup, but he was real prominent for Kentucky. I got to play with him. A few other people that played at maybe Virginia Tech when I was in Virginia playing and then stuff like that, but they wasn't those guys that was in Sports Illustrated, that was on ESPN. Now Tony was. Mm-hmm. Tony was a name. Yeah. So, but like you said, it's when you get to meet someone like that. That's just. I guess my one of the biggest things I could say that I got to see like that was I got to go see Guns N' Roses. Yeah. And that was pretty freaking close, man. I got to see one of my probably my favorite guitarist is Slash. Yeah. And I was just sitting on Slash's side and got to really see Slash. Yeah. That was kind of cool.
It's like an experience. It almost made me feel like a little boy again because I was like, I don't know. I'm nervous.
I don't know if anybody listens to country music, but me and Kip Moore made friends at a concert one night, and you can ask the wife about that. Like I was big as I am, in a group full of teeny boppers singing his song. And he walks up to the edge of the stage and points at me, and me being young, drunk, Landshark turns around like he's pointing at somebody else, and me at the back of the thing, and the wife was like, "It's you, dumbass." He laughed at me and smiled. So
you want to talk about that story? I got a story I need to tell you about getting Mama Panda on here.
Oh yeah, Lars.
About the time that Lars Ulrich tried to take my mom out to town.
True story.
She'll tell it to you.
Mama Panda's pretty.
Easy. But great experience. I mean, like I said, it started with things. Like I told Stabs, I will go back to another convention. There's somebody there that I will get. Like I didn't go there planning for Bill Mosley, but I kept walking by his table and I was like, I got to.
And after this week, me and the wives talked about it. And I know I got a hell of a week coming up that I got to fight through at work, but I'm tired of work things pulling me from stuff. Mm-hmm. So there's some stuff being talked about, some moves that might be happening to where I'm not gonna let that happen no more. Yeah. Because there's people. I would have probably saved all my money and got my picture took on with Kane Potter, just because he's one of my favorite Jasons, and everybody knows what I feel about the Jason series. So we're going to go to one. We're going to get one in, and but anyways, man,
I understand the same boat, and I made the decision. Me and Stabs have made the same decision. I'm going to start taking more time off. I need to. I think we're both workaholics. We've grown up where that's how we are. We work, we're going to provide.
Like in my position at work, I'm the only person that does what I do. Mm-hmm. And actually, one of my next conversations with some of my bosses is like, hey, you're going to have to do something about this. I don't care to go in and do the training, but always being on call. Like I've had to leave. My wife's date night's a Friday night. Yeah. We were in the middle of something, and I had to leave at 5 because I'm one of those guys, and the guy knew what he was doing. I hope he sees this. The guy knew what he was doing. If you call me, even if I'm in the middle of something, you need me, I'm there. Yeah. I can't stand leaving people on hang because I've been left on hang before. So I'm a friend's friend, man. I'm not just patting myself on the back. I am that guy. I'll be in your corner, and my wife understands that. Now I don't. With that being said, she knows I'm there for her. Her and the boy come first, but also we got to make money. It was a situation to where I was going to go in, and even the boss was going to look at that. So I had to do it. But there's got to be a situation coming where I don't have to no more. Yeah. Even if it causes a career change, I don't care at this point. Yeah. It's got to be about me and my family and my closest friends.
That's the most important.
Yes, yeah.
Your family's more important.
Landshark just turned 42 in the last week. Yeah. So there's got to be some things change, man.
Yeah,
and
I
was really looking at that. But I'm glad you had a good time. You sent me some messages, but I was at work and didn't answer.
I was like, dude.
I was actually pissed. Actually, I got mad. Actually, I was like, you know what? I'm not talking to you right now. Keep it 24 hours.
You know, when he stopped talking, I was like, you know what? That's when I said, I'm getting a picture of Bill Moses. He can eat it. He can eat it.
So I'm glad you had a blast, man. We was able to get there, and it's always safe.
We got to do this KPLS. I'm telling you, we have to find a smaller one. Yeah. I don't think Scarefest is enough for KPLS at this point.
Right.
I think we got to find a smaller, obscure one with some people we want to go see, and we got to do this.
And actually get some pictures and stuff like that they're going to be right here, hopefully. The NWO. Yeah. So glad you had a good time. Yeah. That's the show for this week.
Yep.
Got some time in. Wanted to let you all know about this. My man had a great time, and I'm so happy. That's awesome. I'm never jealous. I was pissed, but I was jealous too, I guess. But I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a friend's friend, man. It tickled me today because I knew how much work. First of all, you put into the outfit.
I made that outfit took so long.
Yeah, it was gonna be right here.
Yeah.
And I mean, it looked outstanding, by the way. So I'm hoping everything goes good with the editing of the show.
We'll get it all.
So hey, once again, we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Yep.
We got a few things we got to do this afternoon. What's your plans for the afternoon?
I'm going to go pick up the wife and the boy, and then I think we're going to go take them out. I'm going to take them out to eat.
Awesome. You know what? My week's about to be crappy. Only time I'm walking outside is I'm going to go show you that vest that I've been training in. And then outside of that, I'm staying in this house.
Yeah.
I'm going to play some 2K and put a movie up on the extra TV and sit here and get on the sticks. Rest because this week I told you, little man's pool got put up, so I got to make it look pretty around here, and then work's going to be this week. So
I know that.
It is what it is, man. It's life. It's grown up stuff, and we're going to get to y'all when we can. This is our chance to be kids, and we're always going to try to forever young. We're trying to stay young for y'all. Hey, we appreciate y'all. You know, those likes, those subscribes. We appreciate everything, man. We just want to try to keep riding Big Mo. We're going to try to keep doing the thing, man. We have a blast doing this, and there ain't no end in sight for us, you know, as long as we get to stay healthy and blessed. So, love you, brother.
Love you too, brother.
Love you all. And as always, that's how I was going to change this, and I might eventually change this, but as for now, as the land shark always says, it's better to have it and not need it, and need it and not have it. Especially if the bugs are out, you better go grab it.
And Kung Fu Panda is going to say something a little bit different for this special episode. The only good bug is a dead bug.